walk the walk. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle. And there's the bell for round one. He misses with that jab. Just misses with that jab. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. Open air stadium, blazing sun. What do you think about this?
God, this is something you could never, ever get used to. How many gyms are built outside? How many times do you train, spar, and everything outside? Now you're having a fight outside. This is where fighters may gas themselves out. This is where the environment may make so much of a difference. You may not realize it, but watch when the rounds roll in.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dares do anything out of turn.
Nice counter shot. And this is with that jab. Good counter left hand there. Through the hook, didn't land. Catch and shoot. And he misses with that jab. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Here we go for round two. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
He knows he's being hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
To beat a counter-puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Nice counter punch. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Punch, counter punch. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
One lands. Perfect counter shot. Good counter punching. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
You fight this one, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearms. You've got to try and push them off balance, because they will just stay in your face.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Nice punch. That left counter punch will score. He fails to score with that left hook. think these two heavyweights decide to exchange bombs early or decide to box a little bit?
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look at knockout because it makes the night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for overtime.
And they figure out the combination to this sink. And this with that jab.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's just like a match made in heaven.
Nice exchange here from both men. Beautiful counter shot. Swing and a miss with that jab. Nice counter shot. He just misses with that big right hand. That counter shot lands. Nice offensive display landing that left counter. Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
Leagues.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
Looks like this fighter did not work on defense this training camp. Two are the perfect dance partner. He just missed with that left jab.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Land that jab. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. One of these fighters is starting to run out of gas. What do you do as a fighter when you just don't have the energy?
Well, you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Nice job landing with that right hand counter. Nice with that jab. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful though. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from. You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain.
Nice counter shot with the right hand. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. There's a counter shot. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round. Here we go in the 6th round. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Missing with that jab. That left counter was perfectly timed. No doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, thinking, you've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little favourite or pickpocket them.
Missing with that right hook. Beautiful counter punch. Can't land the jab there. Nice counter. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it? You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Left counter score. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw. Race the bell, start round 7. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Not many of the people in the division hit like them. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Oh, and they just got the bell rung. Nice job landing that left counter punch. Exchange here from both men. Good counter punching from both these fighters. You hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. You've got to relax.
Counter right-handed kick. Looks like he's going up for the finish here. Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go. after the knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
And we're back at it again here in round 8. Showing exceptional chins, by the way. Both men step back for just a moment. Lands with the right counter. And that hook misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. And counter left. And we enter the night. Got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won hands down.
Good counter-punching for both these athletes. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to... Which fighter will say no mas? Knockdown is going to be huge. We've made it to round 10. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to press something. He's got to block it.
Good counter punch. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Like this is like Rocky versus Apollo. solid punch. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Great. Where was the defense? Why weren't they covering up? Why weren't they more cautious? We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe. Missed him with that uppercut. Good left counter that lands. A big whiff with the right hook. So much firepower here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Belt around the level. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Surely will get a world title shot. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Got out of the way of that right hook. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it? Exchange punches. You'd like to see more jabs. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Punch, counter punch. He is down big time in the scores.
I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, boy, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
We thought we would have made it to 12. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here. Hold everything. He caught him clean. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged. Through the hook, it didn't land. Nice counter shot. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. These two are the perfect dance partner. There's a counter shot. Right punch. Catch and shoot. Under a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
We know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
Just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.